We're going to turn over now to Ukraine, where the country is marking 3 years since Russia's invasion. Moscow claims that it's taken 2 more villages in the eastern Donetsk region. Now, all this comes after the United States held peace talks with Russia and without Ukraine's involvement. Well, Moscow says it will meet with the US again in the next 2 weeks.
Meanwhile, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer has spoken to President Zelensky, reiterating the UK's support for Ukraine. Europe correspondent Catherine Diss reports from Kyiv.
Well, there is a sense of outrage and betrayal here on the ground in Kyiv after what was an extraordinary week in diplomatic relations. The US cutting Ukraine out of peace talks with Russia in Saudi Arabia, and the US President Donald Trump labelling the Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky a dictator who started the war and has done nothing to stop it. Now, Donald Trump has walked back some of those comments and admitted that Russia did in fact invade Ukraine at the orders of Vladimir Putin, but he still said he's done nothing to end the war and that he's not important to the negotiations for peace. Let's take a listen to what Vladimir Zelensky said overnight.
Today, the teams of Ukraine and the United States are working on a draft agreement between our governments. This agreement has the potential to strengthen our relations, and most importantly, the details must be arranged in a way that ensures it works. I hope for a result, a fair result.
So Vladimir Zelensky there trying very hard to maintain relations with the United States. He knows just how important this relationship is. America is by far Ukraine's biggest backer of military and humanitarian aid. Many have questioned whether or not Ukraine could continue fighting this war without American support. Some military experts have told me that the supplies are likely to last for the next 6 months, but troop numbers are falling and dwindling really fast, and that is a big problem. Now, as Ukraine nears entering its 4th year of this conflict, Moscow says it has claimed a further 2 villages in the eastern Donetsk region. Over the past week, it's taken another 7 in the Donetsk and Kyiv regions, and also some in Russia's Kursk region, which Ukrainian forces have partially occupied since its cross-border invasion in August. So this is still very much an active war. It's showing no signs of slowing down, and the US's dramatic turn in diplomatic relations and stance this week has shocked European leaders and also stoked fears that Ukraine could well be forced into signing a peace deal which benefits Vladimir Putin.